Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Thursday night. The big question still going on out there is, will Nico play? Will he not play this weekend against Georgia? Just moments ago, the Thursday night update come out on that injury report. Before we get in that, hit that thumbs up, share it out. If you have not, if you checked out the channel and you like it, hit that subscribe button as well. Had a lot of interaction the last couple days. Thank you guys so much for checking out the channel. But, let's get right into it, what you're looking for tonight. The status last night was questionable. Thursday night comes. If you listened to me last night, this is what I expected. It is still questionable tonight. Nico's still questionable, which means at best, as of right now, it's 50-50. There's been no update on his protocol, on his testing for the week. It is indeed concussion protocol. It is without a doubt concussion protocol. Pete Thamel was the first one to talk about it on Monday night, Tuesday night. I can't remember which night it was now. I guess it was Tuesday night. It was Tuesday night. Pete Thamel talked about it. Tony Basilio actually said it Saturday night. And I know people criticize Basilio. He has some pretty good stuff sometimes. He said it was concussion right after the game Saturday night. Thamel, people say, well, he's not local media. He is national. He is the one guy. If you remember, he's the one that broke Jeremy Pruitt's firing back in 2020. He broke the Josh Heupel hiring, if I'm not mistaken. There are sources within the AD. This is the national guy who reports Tennessee stuff, who gets Tennessee stuff. It is Pete Thamel of ESPN. VolQuest.com 24/7. They have both. You name the writer on each site. They have said it. They have not maybe put it out there. Everything's behind a paywall on those sites. They have, without a doubt, said it is concussion protocol that Nico is in. I've had a lot of people question that, doubting it. It's 100% concussion protocol right now. Josh Heupel has said he's confident that he'll play this week. Here's the thing, due to HIPAA laws, Josh Heupel cannot speak on head injuries. He cannot. So he's not going to come out and say it. He's not going to come out and give you all the information on it. So I would take what he says. I mean, maybe he's being serious, maybe he's not. I wouldn't say take it with a grain of salt, but I would also be cautious as well in terms of whether he plays. I hope he does. I hope Nico does, because to me, that's Tennessee's, that's their ticket to win the football game. I'll happily eat crow, but if it's Gaston, I'm not confident. I'm just not. I just think the talent discrepancy is big between the two. And Nico's been playing a lot better the last couple of weeks. He's looked much better, as a matter of fact. I thought he played a great game against Kentucky. Should have had 4 touchdowns and 400 yards in that game. Had 3 drop touchdowns in the game. Hit a couple of long balls this past week. I think he's starting to peak and play his best football at the right time of the year. But unfortunately, that status, it is questionable for Saturday night. Obviously, it does not mean he's out, though, right now. 50-50, it can go either way. The testing is going to be the key with it. He is going to have to pass multiple tests through the week. And I've talked about this as well. When he come out, it said that he had his helmet on and was throwing earlier this week. That is part of the protocol. They can do that. That's testing to see if the head can sustain the weight of the helmet. Does he get any symptoms from having the helmet on? Does he get any symptoms from throwing with the helmet on? Because if he has a setback, he has to test again. Again, some of this stuff, I've been through the training. I've been through the training 6 different times now, because this concussion stuff in this day and age is a big, big deal. It's not like it was back in the day where get a head injury, put some dust on it or put some dirt on it and head on back in. It is a big, big deal now, and that's good. That means our players are being looked out for more than they were back in the day. That's just a fact of it. And there's been so many head injuries over the years. There's been all these different things that have happened, and they've gone back and examined brains, and these head injuries have been a part of it. So, to me, I'm grateful that these athletes are being looked out for in the event that they do get concussion symptoms. Somebody extremely close to me just a little over a year ago had a severe concussion. They are no joke. They are no joke, as I saw what this person went through, and it took them a while to get over that severe concussion. But, back on topic with Nico, what we're looking at here is the testing process. If he's passed off his tests up to this point, we're in the good. What I think will happen is tomorrow night, there will be another injury report that'll be reported after Tennessee has gotten to Athens. If Nico is on that plane to Athens, I think it's a good sign. If he's not, obviously he's not going to play. So I'm curious to see if we find out more. I don't know that his status will necessarily be upgraded or downgraded tomorrow night, but my thought is if they've already established he's not going to play, why take him? Because this is not it's not a non-head injury. Okay. I said it last night. If a guy has a broken arm or something, he has a better chance of playing than somebody with a concussion does. Okay. That's the truth. That's the honest truth about it. And I think tomorrow night is the night that bears watching on it. I mean, it's possible we don't find out until 90 minutes before the game on Saturday night, as that's when the final injury report is there. Teams now with these injury reports, they can't wait until we get on the field and then, well, here's Gaston Moore trotting out or here's Nico trotting out. We will know 90 minutes before the game at worst on Saturday night. But my expectation is we'll have a pretty good idea tomorrow night of which way this goes. Of course, with that injury report as well, Dante Thornton is still questionable as well. Of course, Keenan Pili, Jordan Thomas, Edwin Spillman, Deshaun Bishop, they are all out. And then Nico, Dante Thornton, Vyson Lang are all listed as questionable tomorrow night. That is all that's on the injury report for Tennessee. Of course, two of them are big ones. And so, the bottom line, with or without Nico, got to get behind the team. I'm not going to lie. My confidence level goes way, way down on Saturday night. It's going to be a hard enough game to win as is with Nico in the game. It's going to get even harder without Gaston Moore. Really, the room for error in this game is very, very small. There's a path with Gaston Moore. There's a path to winning that game with Gaston Moore. There's no room for error. He's going to have to hit the open passes. The line's going to have to protect him. Dylan Sampson's probably going to have his biggest game of the year in this one. And that defense, they're going to have to fix the run issues. And the secondary is going to have to man up. They're going to have to force Carson Beck into some turnovers. This is a winnable game. This is a winnable game. But it's going to be tough. And we know the road woes of Tennessee. That's going to be the big question. This is a program, as my buddy Kerry, who does it with me some, and we'll be live Saturday night after the game, said tonight on text, he said, if Tennessee can win this game, this is a program-changing win. This shows that you're ready to compete with the elite. I totally agree on that one. But thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Again, hit that thumbs up. Share the content out if you like it. And, if you like the content, you've not subscribed yet, you're on the fence about that, hit that subscribe button as well. As this channel's in full form. It's in full gear right now with basketball, men's, lady vols. I'm going to have some baseball stuff coming here pretty soon once I can get a little time for that as well. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. This is Frank Rock. This is the House of Orange Sports Channel. Last but most certainly not least, go Vols.